I'm not a professional, and I really don't want to bother. I don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drums all day, and I do have the drums. By the way, so, I mean, it's not just sarcasm. I just want to have a good time. I just want to enjoy my fucking life and get this shit fucking past me already. So I'm not going to even bother with all of that because of, well, I just told you why. But here's the more fucked up level about what is Satan's playground. Okay, as we all know, or most of us have heard that term as far as Los Angeles goes. I mean, it's not exactly the same in other states. So for me, it's I don't mean to be a skeptic, but you can call me one. I don't mean to sound paranoid, but you can call me that. People are already labeling me as they label me, and they don't have any validity to the label. You know, everybody's labeling me. Everybody. When I say everybody, I mean I'm talking about every person that I know, and that's a lot. I mean, my relatives, everybody that I'm related to, and I have a big family, and all of the people that I've ever known, and so on and so on. Okay, so I'm being labeled, and it's all irrational. That nobody is willing to prove anything, and I think that's really interesting. So, it might as well be called a lot of things that are relative to a paranoid blah 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 blah, but I won't wear those labels. So you could call so it's fine. I'm not going to defend myself with anybody if I'm coming off skeptic or paranoid or anything with the things that I'm going to be going about and saying in the way, and much like this. Okay, here's something. Because of all of the identity theft, and I'm not talking about just online crap. I'm talking about some pretty deep shit that I'm becoming more and more aware of. Because of the type of identity theft, because of my experiences here lately that involve real, actual people that are involved in the law enforcement, from the recently resigned Jennifer Forkish, aka Barbie, all the way up through, I don't want to drop any names, but they're local politicians, okay? And, well, for me to speak like this is, hey, I might as well also be called a conspiracy theorist. And everything, all the cliches that people use on people that sound the way I'm sounding. So go ahead and shoot out your fucking cliches, and remember that when you ever hear a conspiracy theorist or crazy person or anybody talk about the things that I'm talking about, the most you'll ever hear is they. It's all about the they. They this, they that, they this, they that. Usually when you listen to a person like that, the they that they're referring to is the government. And, they don't have any specifics as far as names, real stories, anything that they can put on the table that involves anything. And it's usually self-absorbed garbage where they're not like, looking out for anybody, like victims. It's a self-centered thing. And like I said, it's always they. Well, if I say they, I'm only going to be referring to crazy people that I say they this and that. I'm talking about the one those people who make it easy for you to assume that I'm the same. But no, not even close. Okay, I am not even about me. None of it is about me. It is about others, perpetrators that I know their names, and I have all kinds of true evidence to get things done. And I could give you really, I could talk about the victims where people don't want to hear about it and they're going to call me crazy. But meanwhile, like I've said a lot recently, is how about just 30 seconds of the building to prove that there aren't victims. But nobody cares about that. They just turn back to it's all focused on me. If I go into the police station and I'm talking about real victims, and I tell them it's 30 seconds for you to prove wrong, they're gonna look at me and just say, "There's nothing we can do for you," and I'm like, it's not about me. It's about the fact that I'm talking about victims, and you're looking at me like I'm crazy instead of giving the benefit of the doubt to the possibility. And it's 30 seconds. But no officer yet on any rank has yet let that be taken into consideration. Okay, a lot of experience I've been getting, and a lot of real face-to-face with
real scumbag murderers who front as normal citizens, everyday people, and in some cases, your local politicians and law enforcement. Well, anyway, as far as people thinking I'm crazy for what I believe is happening in that one apartment,
nobody wants to prove me wrong. I find that interesting, but we'll get there. So my thing is like, not only do I not want to do the work, but why do the work when here in Los Angeles, even if no matter what level you go to, or I go to get the information I need to get, at least 50% of it is going to be falsified. There are stolen identities, and it's been going on for a really, really long time. And, well, the only real, true power that is running the show is our Lord Jesus Christ. And I'm not kidding with that, okay? So, it doesn't really matter what any of us want, including what any of us do not want, or what any of us do, more importantly, to know what not to do. And none of it really matters, because the end result is that virtue will triumph, okay? The end result is, well, none of us really know even what I mean by end result, because who's even listening to this, and what does that mean? And for me, like I say, virtue will triumph. For me, the end result is simply the truth being out there for all of the victims of this real satanic occult that is in assumed power by a bunch of fucking laughing witches who thrive on their power from everything, and all the victims that are suffering because of their lust and because of their money-hungry power and their needs that get met at the expense of the victims that have been not just captured but bred over the last 100 years, and their world of lies are being able to be believed by the public that is not local. So, and reaching out. But the thing is that we live in a society of dull-minded, not giving a shit about,
and are not aware of the depths of real evil when it's
all around them too. We're in a society of really just people who just seriously wouldn't give a fuck. But they would, but they don't. But when the truth is surfaced, of course, that's when they see it, they'll believe it, right? But for right now, they're not believing that certain things are actually happening. And while every church that I speak with, the people running the churches, all of them so far, just look at me dumbfounded when I talk about how many satanic people are here with and are actively torturing victims. And I could use some Christian soldiers, and they just look at me like I'm crazy. Okay, so I'm going to end this recording just to say, in saying that I could do all kinds of work to get all the information that I feel I need to wrap this whole thing up. The only thing is why bother? Okay, because it's right now, a lot of information is falsified and being run by scumbags who are always one step ahead of me, and I'm just going to prolong more making a fool of myself. And I'm not about to do anything that I feel I need for me. So it's really only about the reality of these victims and how they're surviving, and I will explain. And everything is only about the truth. Not concerned with, for me to gain. I gain nothing. I won't ever gain anything out of this except peace of mind when the truth is told to where everybody knows what I know, and that everybody is aware of what I'm aware of. And when I get all that feedback from all of the people on social media and everything that I'm hearing, instead of me telling all of this as true, that I'm hearing it from them, and there's an actual rescue mission safely conducted by the right authorities. And we'll get there. So really, it's all just about truth, and the truth will prevail.